My daughter showed up after 8 years of silence, hugged me like a stranger, and then asked where her dead grandma's money was, so I told her there was no inheritance and watched her face change in real time. The divorce wasn't some cute, we grew apart thing. I caught my ex cheating, more than once. I spiraled for a while, drank too much, slept too little, and made it easy for her to paint me as the villain. She even used her connections to smear me locally. By the time I got sober and tried to clean up my life, my daughter had already picked a side. She didn't ask me a single question. She just picked her mom and locked every door, blocked my number, blocked my socials. When I tried to show up and talk, my ex threatened to call it harassment. Message received. I stopped chasing. I learned to stop expecting fairness too. After that, my world became work and my mom. Alzheimer's took her in slow bites. Some days she'd say my daughter's name like it was a light she could still reach. I kept texting anyway. She misses you. Please come before she forgets. None delivered. All blocked. Then my mom died. I posted the funeral info on Facebook because that's what people do now. 2 months later, an unknown number called. It rang twice. My hands shook when I answered. A woman said, "Hi, it's me." Her voice was older. It took me a second to understand it was my daughter. She said she'd seen the post. She asked if I was okay. She asked if we could meet. I cooked dinner like an idiot with hope. I set the table for two and stared at it. I opened the door and didn't recognize her face. She smiled anyway and walked in like we'd only missed a weekend. At first, it was fine. Small talk. Her job, her life. I told her about taking care of grandma, how I did it alone. We even laughed once. It felt illegal. Then I asked, "Why didn't you ever let me explain?" She stared at her hands. She said she'd been young. She said her mom made it sound like I was the villain. She said she regretted it. For a few minutes, I let myself believe we were rebuilding. Then I asked, "So why now?" She went stiff. She swallowed. Then she said it. "I thought the lawyers would contact me about grandma's inheritance." She said. "They didn't. I'm engaged. I could really use help with the wedding." The room went cold. My fork froze midair. I asked, "Is that what this is?" She rushed in. "No, I want a relationship. I've wanted to call for years." "Sure." So I tested it. I leaned back. "Grandma left everything to me. There's nothing coming to you. I can still help a little. A few grand. As a gift." Her smile slipped. "As the only grandchild, I deserve part of it," she said. "Grandma told me. That's my money." I said, "You didn't show up for her. Not once." Her cheeks went red. "Reconsider." I said, "No." Then she finally dropped the mask.